Hello everybody, Malakith here and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. So just before we begin, everything has been breaking. The primary amplifier on the output of my mixer broke, which meant there was horrible static on all of the output microphone. I'm currently using a workaround, but it might break. You know, anything could happen over the course of the next 3 hours. Hopefully the stream chat will inform me if there's horrible static. I will apologize in advance in case they don't catch it quickly and you end up having to listen to it. Also, the dog is down here being extremely needy today. My wife's not home, so you may get random furious and barking if he, I don't know, detects a squirrel outside or something. He also likes attacking my feet in the middle of boss fights if the Star Wars series is anything to go by. So prepare for odd facial expressions as well. We've got all the usuals in chat. So Yash, Josh, Luna, Golden Eagle. Anybody else spoken yet? Nope, there are a few more though. The number count is higher than the number of people talking. So welcome to everybody over there. There's been some chat about Parvati and wanting to see what happens next with her dress. Unfortunately, I believe her dress is on Elysium and we can't, well, we haven't had any other quests to go to Elysium yet, and I'm not sure we can even get there. We may get to it, but I'm suspecting we will have to do other things for the most part of today. Right, let's see. What did we have? Not the broker deal with the MSI. Right, we were off to the Iconoclasts. Let's go see Phineas. That's return to Catherine. And to Lelio, that's on the Groundbreaker. Yeah, find Parvati fancy clothes. That's the one everyone wants to see. I was in Byzantium. What did I say? I said Elysium, didn't I? I've obviously got those mixed up in my brain somewhere. Neok wants to talk to Hiram. Isn't that the person we're stood next to? Yeah, we might have to bring Nyoka back here. And Max wants to go talk to this hermit on Scylla. We still haven't seen any quests for the Doctor, and we haven't even used the other guy that I don't even remember the name of. So there's lots of stuff we could do. Where was that go hand it back in? It was return to Catherine. Oh, Luna. Luna says there is distortion. It's on the webcam. Oh, wait, that's your face. Good one, Luna. Like it. All of the hassle has actually highlighted to me a new bit of software to replace Adobe Premiere, which is completely free. Well, there's a free version of it with all the features I want. Called DaVinci Resolve. So I've been trying that. A couple of videos. I've got it. That allows me to do multi-track audio, which is something I've been trying to get out of Premiere for a long time, but the older versions don't support it. So you may see some improvement in the offline video recordings. It won't affect these live streams at all.
Self-sanitization needed.
What, Sam?
Please say the Yoda corpse you're wearing is Clive's.
Slaughterhouse Clive is deceased.
Not much boast to that declaration. Am I to take that to mean you didn't kill him?
We did kill him, didn't we? Didn't we go into his office, talk to him, and sniper headshot him in the face? How many knuckleheads did you send to murder him? Of course it was me.
Hired more than were successful, can tell you that. Still, this ought to compensate for your troubles. And take an aromatic. You stink like Sisty Pig.
Josh points out in the chat that the extra guy I can't remember the name of from our party composition is Felix. So does Golden Eagle pointed out as well. Right, still there's a lot to compensate you for your troubles. Yeah, stink like a zesty pig. Right, I found one of Sublight supply runners hiding in a cave.
I'll presume you mean Arthur, the one you sent scurrying back like a sprat with his tail cut off. Reckon I'm happy he's alive. I'd be happier if the marauders who botched my drop were dead.
They probably are. Right, that's enough for now. I stand there holding an enormous cannon at her face. What weapon even is this? Yeah, it's a light machine gun. Alright, iconoclasts. Off-world. 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 On-world. Wrong person. We'll go do this one. Which is... region over here.
Seems like a nice little town. Except for all the dead critters.
Fair. Making blood
Chat is suggesting the Clive goat is the family of cannibals, but I don't think it was. Wasn't Clive the meat factory owner that sort of ran independent and was making loads of money? So we went up to his office and spoke to him. I might be misremembering, but...
It ain't right. How many good folk we gonna lose to our missions? That's just the way
A Manta Queen.
Yeah, we felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Van Oys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... Ah, let's talk later. It seems we have company.
Yeah, I didn't totally hear way too much of that then.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
You're looking for a man with awesome mutton chops. He has them. Though it's a bit weird, the whole shaved side of head. Kind of long hair, short hair, long hair, short hair thing going on. In fact, opposite sides of his face. One has hair and one doesn't. Anyway. What do you teach? Well, we kind of know, but I'll ask.
The truth that I have come to learn and embrace since shedding the corporate yoke. Out here, we survive by the sheer strength of our spirit. We have no need for the endless rules and red tape of a corporate structure.
We do seem to burn through endless ammunition and medical tape, though.
Yes, well, such is life. Our descendants will enjoy safety and luxury, but our generation is the foundation on which that future is built. Now, why have you come?
Oh yeah. Hiram needs you to stop using Devil's Peak. I remember.
Stop? No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people.
You really think the board's going to let its citizens listen to your propaganda?
They can't be everywhere at once. Surely there are radios that still catch our message here and there. Surely?
No. I want to go Science 35, but clearly I'm not good enough. I've been around the colony and I've never heard it.
Excuse me. I'm from Edgewater on Terra 2. If you'll pardon my saying, nobody I know's ever heard of you.
All the more reason to double down on our efforts.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way.
Uh-oh.
It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate.
I don't like where this is
I've had
going.
my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus the colony's attention. We will use their tricks against them.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower.
Okay, that was nowhere near as extreme or outlandish as I was expecting. It's clearly full of nasty things then. Sounds fair to me.
Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Forget it. Huxley's still recovering. She won't be up for a run for a while yet.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
Huxley, the runner from the Northern Ruins, I hoped get out of there.
So you're her mysterious savior. She sings your praises.
That girl and her songs, so eager to learn, so bright-eyed, so tone-deaf.
Alright, MSI supplies you.
One of our sympathizers, a woman named Carlotta, periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup.
Wonder if they'd remain friendly when they get back on the board.
She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north.
Alright, let's go.
Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
Ammo, food, or medicine? The eternal question. Alright, let's go to there. Well, that's enemies I can see already.
Entering quiet mode.
I mean, he's being quiet, but he's not exactly trying to hide. Fly!
Good job. Damn. Putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years.
That was a proper, like, 8 out of 10 backflip off of that corpse. I'm impressed. I don't want to know why there's stimulation in here. Plasma carbine, don't care. No need to sleep. All the cabinets are bare. So Josh in chat is saying, well, ammo lets you go hunt stuff, so then you've got food. It's like, on Earth, maybe? I'm not sure how edible some of these things would be, the acid spitters especially. Hey, Winter. He's not very stealthy, is he? Pavati's creeping along like a good girl, and Sam's just like stomp, 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 stomp. Look at me, I'm a robot. This is way too quiet. Where's the big and nasty? Well, I mean, he's got a terrible hat. Does that count?
Hey, I know you. Boss says you've been real helpful, like. But, we got this handled. We appreciate but do not require your assistance. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off.
Okay. Let me handle this. I'll give you the credit when I report to Catherine.
I don't know what your angle is, but... all right. Be sure to tell her how hard it was to fix the generator. You know, after you're done fixing it.
Yeah, real difficult. I thought we were here to pick up stuff. Oh, it's a printing press, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, it's going to be swarmed with nasties. Pulse hammer. Right. Warning, unauthorized access to this equipment may result in injury, death, or unemployment. Recommendation, open gas vents. Hack. Route the gas outside. Anyone in the immediate vicinity of this generator and its environmental facing vents may be subject to burns, disfigurement, and increased risk of cancer. Please ensure that all on-site personnel have evacuated the venting area. Refer to the UDL employee handbook. I go warn them. Have a look around for a second. Ooh.
Done.
I have the option to warn them? I suspect they don't want to be anywhere near here. Oh well. Can't find Niles. Tough luck. Once the procedure completes, the vents will need to be closed. You're inside. What are you on about, woman? Well, it did kill him. I did try and warn him. But, well, you know. Thing is, in my defense, that looks like a generator, and I'm sure I was just turning the generator on, but turns out not so much. I don't know where Niles went. Oh well. You know, kind of done now. Do you have a moment to talk about our salvation through the Order of Scientific Inquiry? I wonder who that's taking the piss out of. Alright, relax. The supply squad is gone.
Relax. I've been cooped up in here for almost 2 days. Who are you, anyway?
Malakith, Skadi, Graham sent me to get the supplies.
Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
I like her already. She called him Graham, unlike everybody else in this game who's been calling him Graham.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run.
Why did Sanjar ban you from walking with the Iconoclasts?
You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested.
It's an interesting tattoo slash dragged your face along the side of a paint can. Why have you been helping Graham?
It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. I can't live that way. I need my structure. But I respect the Iconoclasts for doing it.
And where will they get their supplies now?
Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered?
Food.
I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
Way level 20. What do we want? What do we want? I mean, hacking's coming in useful. Hang on, my science is 35. Guess it doesn't apply when you're in conversations. Alright, what perks did we get? We got access to the new batch now. Just a straight 20% damage. Move speed, carrying capacity, armor and skill bonus. Your next attack after killing an enemy is a guaranteed critical hit. Science weapon. Damage when under health. Headshot kills deal 25% of their damage to enemies within 2.5 meters. Well, those two combo nicely. If you can kill someone to get a guaranteed critical hit and then shoot someone in a group, splat. I mean, I'm going for the guaranteed critical hit. That'd just be rude not to. Alright, Pavati, what you got? No. No. Chance to reset ability cooldown on kill. Sold. And Sam. Same. Looks like there's not much, well, any variation. Ooh, vending machine. Nope. Boring vending machine. She's gone, right? Good place. Don't care about your plasma carbine. And then fast travel back here.
Disarray level analysis. Utter and total chaos.
Everybody here looks wore out. Is it just me?
Alright, how upset's he gonna be?
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... Ah, we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
Okay, who are the Van Noys?
You needn't concern yourself with trifling logistics.
Trifling logistics? They're our best unit, and now they're missing in action.
And we'll continue that discussion later.
And I got your rollers, the rest of your account went on food and medicine.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
She isn't. Sanjo has declared a stop sale on goods to the Iconoclast.
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
Yep, they're 100% setting up the whole corporate versus freedom fighters overall storyline. You can see it coming. Time to fix up the printing press?
The print... Oh no. Graham, you didn't.
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
Is a printing press really worth all these people's lives? There's gotta be a better way to get your message out.
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
Yeah, they're all going to be dead. You could have sent them after backing Zora up, right?
Yes, you're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual problems. Look, just... If the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
Okay, I'll do everything I can. Leave. Oh, I'm overweighed. What did they give me? I got something. I mean, we can disassemble that. I'll keep the stun baton. It's going to be armor then. Yeah, here we go. We got some headpieces. Damage to creatures plus 25%. And melee. Well, bye. Don't care about melee damage. Yeah, there we go. We can move again now. Better get up there. Interesting. Can we get there from here? Or we got to follow that lot? I'll assume we can go from the north here.
Ooh. Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload salt tuna shipments at the cannery.
Deploying odor neutralizing aerosol spray now.
Cool. So here's a Febreze spray. Whoop.
Muting volume now. This unit is clean, mean, and ready to kill germs.
How did you not notice?
Time to take out the trash.
How did nobody else notice? Oh well. Carry on. extra crispy. Ow. Big robot thing. Backed up by... The robot's got a tamed dog. Okay, okay. If you say so, game. If you say so. All these lovely juicy criticals. Where's that stupid robot? Okay. Going for that.
One order of
And a Sam to the face. For that
counting.
hot mech on mech action.
Messes. 127 messes. 128 messes. 129.
I wonder who used to live here. Do you suppose anyone remembers anymore?
Real subtle, Sam. Real subtle. Stealthy he is not.
Wearing to neutralize and sanitize.
Apparently my gun is in bad... Oh, yes. My gun is not in healthy condition. Yeah, we'll repair that. Fixed. Done. Hello, Mr. Ringleader. Enjoy that little critical right there. Yeah, in fairness, I do bring Sam for the funny lines, not the stealth. And he delivers every time. Wonder how many takes the poor voice actor had to do for "Scream Like a Girl as You Burn into Flames" before the director was happy. Who do we have here? Hey, buddy. Special Sam delivery. Oh, oil basted by Sam and then lightning tenderized by Parvati. Cook on high for 20 minutes and done. Josh wonders what the director did to get them screaming. Please stand there for a moment. No, I'm not carrying this heavy weight for any particular reason. Would you mind taking your shoes off? Okay.
Bag required.
Na 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 na. Headshots for you and everybody else. I don't know what game it is. Some game I've played in the past, you get snuck up on by stompy robot things. And the first thing you know about it is you hear stomp, 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 stomp coming up behind you. His footsteps are really triggering, like, flashback danger sensors from a previous game. I just do not know what game it is. Perfect backflip. Yeah, wave to the audience. Wave to the audience.
Incoming!
Sanitization incoming.
We did it!
A nice little Colossus down there. We'll leave him alone. Okay. That gun's not much better either. I didn't think we'd really use this. I mean, I guess it fires a lot of bullets every time we do use it, so if there's damage on a per shot basis. Safety announcement draft. Draft of different safety announcements for when the press was still operational. Most of them have been crossed out. Safety guards are there to guard your safety. Replacement limbs are no replacements at all. Let's convey safety standards around our conveyor. And don't be a fool around the spools. Love it. I hope the writers had fun with this game. I really do. You know what? Let's repair this while we're here, because it probably uses less equipment. Repair all equipped. Yeah, there's little monsters in there. We see them. Let's go check this side door. Pavati! What you doing, you maniac? You know what? Screw it.
No messing us.
Oh, it's so hard it actually uses up 3 of my hacking picks.
Great work.
Hello, crazy upgrades.
Mode activated. Sam cleans it up.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Clean up the competition.
No hard feelings, okay?
Sia says, did you not see the van noise? No. Where were they? Were they corpses somewhere? Apparently they're outside the press. Nope, didn't see them. Sawn-off shotgun, no thank you. Hard pass. Not interested. Bard, of course it is. We've got to go in the lower level.
Enter. One to take object is tuned to these specialists.
I'll just let them have a party in the corner.
Wow, not even a scratch.
Pavati with the execution shot. Well, that doesn't look like someone had a fun time. Light ammo. Light ammo. Unbar the door. Alright, what's in the back office? Ooh, grenade launcher Mark II. I think we've already got one. Yep. Now then, on the computer we have... reading. Terry's birthday. No, we're not celebrating Terry's birthday. Terry's dead, folks. I know he meant a lot to everyone here, myself included. Let his untimely demise be a lesson about safety in the workplace. Don't pet the canids. Yep. My canid's asleep and looking cute. Right, we're leaving. To all employees of Terra 1 Publications, yes, the rumors are true. We're leaving. The board has decided to cut their losses and operate in Terra 2 instead. In accordance with the evacuation orders, we are to await a shuttle out of Cascadia. When we get word that our ride is on the way, we'll shuttle the facility, pack everything up, and lock the door on the way out. Till then, however, we are expected to continue working. I'm sure reassignments are forthcoming, and that's not an excuse to slow down. We still have magazines to publish. People, our customers are eager to find out what happens in Dissident Hunter number 112. And in the Halcyon referendum, public note on the issuing of a hazard clause for Terra 1. This notice, issued on blah blah blah, whatever, serves as a public advancement of Terra 1 as a feasible workplace environment due to the hostile and aggressive nature of the wildlife, as well as the unsustainability of its natural flora for use in human consumption. The Halcyon Holdings Corporate Board has officially enacted a hazard clause covering the entirety of Terra 1. After an evacuation period of no more than 6 months, Terra 1 will be officially considered illegal territory. As this is a unanimous decision, any corporation caught operating on Terra 1 after the evacuation period will face fines and possible disbarment, as defined in Halcyon Code 22.1. Basically, it's too hard to live on. We're bugging out for somewhere easier. Probably because it's costing you too much money. Well, that's not encouraging. Let's get rid of that. Sorted the weight issue out. Right. Let's run diagnostics first, I think. Diagnostic result, 40 rollers. Consult your nearest printing engineer. Guess we'll install the rollers then. New equipment detected. System must restart for alignment. Please wait. System restarted. Equipment alignment successful. Press number 6 is now operational. Right, now we had an optional bit of the quest, which was to retrieve Zora's team, who are apparently outside. So let's go find them. I'm unaware of how many pieces there are in outside, but you know, we'll look. Oh, another. Oh, that's way too much reading. I mean, it looks like it'd be funny, but I'm not feeling it. So pause if you want to read. I scrolled up and down enough times, you should be able to.
Done.
Loot all the shock cannon ultra. You got one of those? Flamethrower? Okay, yeah, we got one. I thought it sounded sort of familiar. Okay, shipment status, replacement rollers. According to the manufacturer, current rollers are capable of retaining efficiency in all environments. We have no evidence to support your claim that rollers are degrading because of this something air. Factory filters. Focus testing indicates that the air quality on Terra 1 does not warrant the use of all factory filters or any other scent blocking equipment. Your purchase request for something to deal with the stink of sulfur is denied. And UDL masks. UDL Mark 4 security masks are meant for use in crowd dispersal scenarios. They are not appropriate for a workplace environment. Please pay. Your purchase request has been denied. Basically, it stinks, and they were trying to do everything they could to alleviate that, and got told bugger off. Light machine gun Mark 2, grenade launcher Mark 2, revolver Mark 2. No. Plasma launcher. I mean, it was tempting, but it's heavy. What's that? Ultimate bolter. It's a pistol, though, and we don't really have handgun skills. Someone in chat earlier commented on the music from that and said it sounded kind of like Thomas the Tank. I can see what they're getting at. It's not quite, but it's close. Right. Where is this squad that we're meant to be saving? Possibly further in? We're gonna quickly swap for the grenade launcher.
Grams on the job. Corpse detected. Clean cycle up to
Well, Sam.
industrial stain.
Here goes nothing.
Ow! Okay, there was a few more Colossuses or Colossi there than expected. He's headless. Was that the result of my grenade launcher? Iconoclast trauma kit. A euthanasia kit. The long gun. What is it? Damage 216. Damage 39 times 8. Shotgun? Shotgun. That's just a long gun though, so it'll do plenty of damage. We'll give it a try. That we're overweight again. Yeah, let's get rid of you. Still overweight. Which of these am I least likely to want? Stealth skills +5. Defense skills. Off you go. I mean, we've definitely found the remains. It's just... where are the actual people? Picked it, so not over here. Although... lots of fun stuff. So, where are the Van Noys? Ah.
That was a hell of a soiree.
You didn't do anything. It's like the back half of a conversation we never had. Okay, see, that wasn't so tough. I don't know what you're worried about.
Indeed. The truth shields us all, brother.
The truth, yeah. And a healthy amount of 44 calibers.
Not the amount of grenades. Let's get you all home.
Would that we could. We ain't leaving our men behind, and they ain't moving on their own. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours.
Don't worry, I found him in bits. Your medic is dead. I found the trauma kit on him though.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Alright, back to Graham. This way? Yeah.
Who's the sweetest boy? Who is it?
Error. Unable to process the specific customer service request. Please repeat the order.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, that's too cute. Engineer treating robot like dog. Robot confused.
If you'll just listen...
No, no more listening, no more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
You just had me go get a printer working for magazines. How bad can this be? Printing presses all yours? Or no, what are you arguing about?
We're out of time. We need food and ammunition. We need to hit Stellar Bay while we still have the manpower to do it.
You want to attack the city?
Yes, I know it's drastic, but it's clear that Sanjar will never cooperate. And if it's him or us, I choose us.
Are they really doing better than you are?
Doubtful. But we don't need much, and Sanjar isn't going to share.
Sure, but that seems desperate.
It is. We are desperate. We're starving. My people are dying left and right.
Alright, I see. listen, I've been to the printing press. It's clear.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanoys?
Yep, they're on their way back.
Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop using Devil's Peak. From the pits of our eternal souls. Thank you, Captain. I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
Oh. What does she want to talk about? No. No. Oh, we got given armor again, didn't we? Carrying capacity plus 20. Melee weapon skills. Avati. Much better. You might as well have those as well for a while. Get some out of my inventory. Triple A Mark II, yep. Assault Rifle Ultra, yep, that's fine. Quite the upgrade. Looks very padded. Like, excessively padded. That's like I've got sofa cushions levels of padding. Why am I still overweighted? I guess we probably took equipment off of her to do that. That helmet. Get rid of the ranged weapon skills one as well. Just because I got the long guns one already. Possibly would have been better the other way around, but eh. Done now.
Nice day, huh? For Monarch, anyway.
She wanted to talk, so let's wait for her to get back in here.
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
No.
Fella came through Edgewater once, mentioned something to my dad about pirates wiping out of town. You mean this is the same place?
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rat nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
Okay. Okay, go to the relay station, see if the code's useful for anything else.
Just a warning. The area is infested with mantisaurs. I'd send some help, but we're, you know, preparing for war.
Okay. I'm on it.
Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
I'm betting it's Graham, because, you know, why not? Where's the journal? Open the sealed door. Also, yeah, Luna Dust points out that really looks like patching up the wounded. I mean, it did pretty much just look like she was leaning against the wall to me, but
That's for me.
I thought we cleared this place out. You boys ready? She don't care.
Mega messy.
Manty Queen really don't care. Manty Queen really don't care.
Dedication and maintenance job fulfilled.
Awesome shotgun is awesome. Number 4, grenade launcher. With 48 grenades. It seems excessive.
Ready to neutralize and sanitize.
Uh-oh. You will take this shotgun to the face and you will like it. Okay, Sam. Call in the backup. I'm slightly on fire here, guys. Had it out? No? Nope. Okay. Enter code. Authorized entry into the records room, result in immediate reassignment. Cool. Double light thug. Hemlock's eye patch. Sneak attack damage plus 10%. 10% bonus on a crouched sneak attack, headshot, critical hit guaranteed sniper rifle round. Sold. Out you come. In you go. +5 lockpick could actually be pretty useful as well, but you know, it's one of those skills you've come across something, you can't do it because your thing's not high enough, so you have time to find that thing, put it on, and use it. But right, +5 ranged weapon skills, +7 long guns. Old data cartridge. Game, why did you just decide to run me up on top of the box then? That was a bit odd. Now, what's behind computer number 2? The substation has been decommissioned following the closure of work order UDL 211. Communications functionality has been disabled. Logs and messages have been archived. Ugh. Well, we've read number 4 before, I think. Yep. Yeah, work on Devil speakers. Right. Tunnels are in, cables are laid. Devil speakers receiving, but we're waiting on signal confirmation from the outpost. The whole place stinks of sulfur. We should have brought masks. Sure, I had something in the caverns beneath the tower. Something's living there. Here's hoping we don't unsettle it, or else that place is going to be safe for our cable guys. We've got a signal from Amber Heights, Stella Bay and Cascadia. Still waiting on word from Bayside Terrace and Aurora Ridge. Able to note that I was right about those caverns. They ain't safe. Some kind of hell, I don't know, a big thing with claws. I ain't an animal scientist. Can't wait to get the hell off this rock. And the substation will now be disabled and closed off. Should be noted that the lead engineer, Franklin Walkowitz, has perished due to a workplace accident involving hostile wildlife in Devil's Peak Caverns. We further noted that Mr. Walkowitz's complaints regarding the dangers of the Terra 1 wildlife have been redacted. Manual log entry. Gonna die for this downfall errand, I know it. He said Amber Heights was gonna have more bits than we can spend, but those suited morons that spent it all for us. Books and vases and pretty shit. You can't eat a fucking book. Look at us now. Of all the closets to coop up in and lick our wounds, we had to choose the one that's set up to lock itself. Set to lock itself up. I feel like a marauder digging at the walls like this, but we've got to get out of here before we starve. Ain't possible, but Nelson over there's trying to keep our spirits up, and I don't got the energy to fight him on it. Screw that Bryant fella, eyes bigger than his stomach. Guessing that's this chap here. But he was talking about several other people, so... Anyway, we leveled up. Where's dialogue? Let's put some points in there. Our hacking seems quite capable at the moment. Oh. Okay, that's now returned to Zora.
Reminder, unit modifications performed by unauthorized technicians are not authorized by the parent company.
Oh, don't be such a stick in the mud. Doesn't it feel better to locomote without grit in your gears?
To gain authorization credentials, an engineer must be registered as the unit's designated caretaker. Do you wish to assign yourself this designation, engineer?
You asking me to be your minder? I suppose you can't be any more complicated than an autoloader. All right, I'll do it.
Updating registration. Updating. Updating. Ding. Holcomb Parvati is now responsible for this SAM unit's maintenance. Designated caretaker. There is a rock in this unit's tread. Removal of foreign debris requested.
Well, she's just getting all the relationships, isn't she? She knows how to handle this one, though, it seems.
Welcome back. You find anything out there?
A box of data cartridges.
Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's a letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate codes.
Got it. He caused the attack.
Yeah. He did. He really did. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but... I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live? Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. I gotta think. I'll let you know if I figure something out.
I mean, I can go figure it out with a shotgun if you like.
Go take a walk, Captain. I'll find you once my head's on straight.
Okay. Right, we're going to go back to the ship and we're going to swap out Sam for... Where is my ship? I don't remember where I landed. I think it's... Where did we land the ship? Over there. Then we're going to head straight back out again with a different team. No more Sam, and we'll bring Nyoka instead. And go see... Can't remember his name. I want to say Harem. Whoever the guy on the top of the tower is. Do-do-do. Summit. This is not the summit. Hang on. Where did all of these idiots come back? Hudson?
Wonder if Hiram's home. Just kidding. Guy never sets foot outside.
I wonder how they punch a signal through the gas giant's magnetic field.
You friendly?
Can't be easy.
We may be walking into a painful situation here.
All's quiet again. Thanks for the easy payday, stranger.
Oh, it's her. Yep. No, I know who they are now. She was the one with the robot stood over there watching, going, oh, clear it out, please. Did we want to go that way, or did we want to this way quicker? I don't remember how we get to him. Oh, Yoko's got a level up. Forgot about that. Chance to reset cooldown. Clearly. There's up. Seems likely. Yeah.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me.
Nyoka needs a favor.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
The dog's stretched out of his bed and stuck his face about this far away from the wheel of my chair, so I now cannot move. Anyway. Oh, we got all the options. So persuade 35. She's your friend and she's in need. Anyone who can help. Hide it with your selfishness. Help her all the way consequences. Try and track down a lucrative contract. We could give you a cut. I mean, I'm just going to go with persuade.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you? Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, round 1 of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
Right. MSI and the Iconoclast are no longer transmitting. Is the data ready?
Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem? In the end?
We did what we could, as best we could. Should probably leave it at that.
Is that so?
Yeah, listen to Cushion Neck over there. Does it matter?
I suppose not. Curiosity was always my besetting sin. And we both know I'll find out, eventually. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
Of course. Phineas doesn't trust many people. How'd he hook up with you?
You make it sound so scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history.
Now you hold on. I do not physically go between anyone but that of my choose. Oh. Oh, apologies. You meant... Right. Yes. I braved the wilderness, so you don't have to.
Precisely. I really ought to give you a raise.
Right, fine. Tell me how to fix it.
It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
That sounds far too easy. And option 3. Except it needs 3 keys before it'll activate, and I have to go find them, right? Is a pun, but I'm sure I read a review that says that's now exactly what we have to go and do.
Eternal, no. What is wrong with you? Who would ever design something like that? However, you're welcome to brew me a Rizzo Insta-Coffee from the staff kitchen on your way back. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
If that's really all, let's just get it done with and be on our way.
I remember the review now. It made the point that it is all you have to do for this one, but there are numerous other quests throughout the game where you do have to go and get 3 things and do 3 things. In standard trophy fashion. Right. Don't burst a blood vessel. I'll give it some consideration. Except it's to Parvati and I don't want to be obnoxious to her. I was hoping that was towards the guy. So, got it.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Right. That's on Phineas. That's on Groundbreaker. That's on Byzantium. What? That's back on the starter planet. That's on Scylla. Alright, off we go. What's that weird? Sounds like a phone call noise.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
I'll be right back. I'm sure people can hear the dog barking in the background. You can look at a cute picture of him while I go find what he's actually barking at. Okay. That's my foot, you. Come here. For causing trouble, you can come say hi to the people. There we go. So it was a three-pronged problem. He saw headlights through the front door, which is what he was barking at. Then he realized he needed to pee. And then while he was out there, he had to go check that his nemesis, the local hedgehog, hadn't snuck into the garden and befouled his territory. So we had to have a quick patrol. He's also busy licking himself because he's still drying off from his bath where he showed up and he was like, you see these white bits? Yeah, they weren't white. He was just mud. It was like all mud. Because at daycare today, he decided to go find the biggest, muddiest puddle he could and roll in it. And as much as they tried to hose him off, they couldn't get rid of it all. Anyway, back to the game. Right. Happily, I won't bother you again.
Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain.
Captain! Big flaming thingy!
Yeah, ship escaped the engineer's grasp.
Black holes. Did you see that?
No. The big ball of fire? No, totally missed it.
Look, there's not enough room in this tower for two sarcastic hullheads, so one of us has to knock it off. Right. I reckon we both know who that'll fall to. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there?
Oh, it's a reunion. Group hug.
Not without a physical contact waiver. Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
Yeah, surely we can talk this over.
Ah, I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel. I am more than finished with you lot.
Yay, let's go give a gun turret to somebody. Brief gunships. Targeting? What? Reach the ship and take the targeting module. I don't have to give it to either of them, technically. You know, I could just go, nah, I don't feel like it, and leave. Because it's not the primary quest. Sealed, really? Open. Thank you. Oh. They're white. Why are they white?
Go.
Backflip. The hell have you two found to engage? Marauders.
That didn't work.
We're alive.
Ow. The telltale sound of me having not spotted a landmine. Not in combat. Who am I in combat with? Game? There we go. If in doubt, grenade launcher out. Great motto. Particularly good way of killing yourself.
You can get the best wine on Mark here.
Here we go.
Double Mantiqueen, we'll definitely go for the blind.
Here I go.
I do like that animation.
You say?
We're not getting through. Nailed it. Find its weakness, Cap.
Find his weakness. Lots of bullets. Here we go. Point blank. Yeah, there's his weakness.
Covering you. Down they go. Nothing like a good tussle.
Right, well. Space's choice. Found a flaw in you. Herpetophobia. After too many encounters with mantibulas and mantisaurs, you're not quite yourself when any of the manti family of predators are attacking your party. Minus dexterity, minus perception, minus temperament. Gain a perk point. Sure, why not? We will take the headshot deals damage to enemies within 2.5 meters.
This area is suicide. If you got a way around it, ain't no shame in taking it.
Unitas says, use the force. Oh wait, wrong game. Oh, another Mantiqueen. Not finding the grenade launcher amazingly useful. That light machine gun, however, I seem to remember was pretty damn good at it. They're in the grass. It's like the raptors in Jurassic Park. Oh, crap. Whilst on fire.
Everybody okay? Great.
Good job, Pavati. Let's leave whatever her name is behind. I'm sure she won't mind. This goes a lot better when Sam's around. Yes, Ash. Another Mantiqueen? No, Raptidon.
Here we go.
Way to go, Cap!
Nice shot, Captain.
Bouncing off!
Hammer time! Yeah, the machine guns. Machine gun's the method of choice. Sorry, the dog's making noises behind me. It appears he's digging the bed so that he can get more comfortable. I apologise for the background noise if you can hear that. Yeah, bits of it are breaking through. He's being a terror today. Alright, nearly there. What could possibly be round the corner in the long grass? Oh, look, a Raptidon. Where's the spitter? There's the Colossus, okay. One for you. One for you. Protect me while I change weapons. We go up here then. Where there's bound to be more. Yeah. Pop up on. Is here a rock? Oh, is that telling me this weapon's damaged? No, condition's not bad. Okay.
Here we go.
Way. It's good.
Right, here we go.
Oh, we have upset people over there though. I mean, they seem to have it under control, right? You ladies done? Where's Pavati? Alrighty, who have we got in here then?
You go on ahead, Captain. I'm not keen on ships, even when they're in the best of shape.
Yep, we'll be keeping watch here.
Well, that's not encouraging. I don't trust this game in the slightest. Yeah, Captain Matsu's captain's key is active, but his life signs are no longer detected on the bridge. Logging flight hours while not present for duty is a violation of UDL policy. Start Mayday message playback.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Okay, I like her. Run diagnostics. Mark 4 gunship's operational parameters have exceeded acceptable damage ranges. The cost of any repairs necessary at your nearest UDL repair facility will be averaged amongst the crew. Where's the targeting module? Targeting module is located in primary routing. Access requires Captain Matsu's command key. Warning: the integration module is responsible for controlling access to the ship's primary functions. Removing it will void your manufacturer's warranty. And despite removing it, the ship remains UDL property. Unauthorized access by parties not covered by UDL policy is a felony. Cool, I'll have that then. Oh, logs. Okay. Chief engineer is saying something about spare regulator bypass, something. Chikushu. I'm turning this thing toward the groundbreaker, firing up the engines and retiring. Better to be arrested than lose power and drift out in space. Let's hope this old bird can handle one last trip. Out in this law-forsaken colony, is it so impossible to requisition parts? My chief engineer is barking me to order yet another damn thing, and I can't even get a response from corporate. And the last one. Another day, another ship lands on Terra 1 and we can't shoot him down. That makes I've lost count. What's the point of being out here if we can't get some backup? Fair enough. Hang on. A standard trooper wearing a helmet that gives a bonus to persuade. Would you want your troopers being able to persuade their officers to do things they don't want to do? Hey, you know, just let me finish my shift early. Bonus to persuade. Hey, Jamar. Okay. Targeting module. Aha. Pick up cantankerous canid targeting module. Then optional. Give it to other people. Now, let's go see that woman in Amber Heights. In case she's decided she doesn't want me helping. What's the name yet? Where was it? It was Nope. Where's their medical facility? This one. Yes, it is. But she's not here. Aha, there she is.
Captain, we should chat. Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
And you'd run it in his stead?
Yeah. Hell, most of our people listen to me already.
Isn't this going against the philosophist way?
I thought so, but now I'm not so sure. Graham's always saying that what will be, that we're all here for a reason. Maybe his was to teach me to lead, and maybe mine is to save the colony where he can't.
Okay. And what's next? What will you do when you're in charge?
Take Stellar Bay. Lick our wounds. Eventually, figure out how the hell we're going to spread the word to the rest of the colony.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm going to confront him. Can I count on your support?
Yeah, let's go talk to him.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Sora. Time to save Monarch.
I'm gonna ready the shotgun and the sniper rifle. I think I'll ready the sniper rifle actually.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
We aren't here to argue, we're here to act.
Yes, we are acting. On Stellar Bay. What's this about?
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the eternal path. It's time to step down.
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
I'm just gonna go, let's get on with it.
Yeah, Yeah. Let's. I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
Or does that isn't necessary mean that I'm gonna do it? Let's see.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Watch out! Everyone all right?
That's how we fucking do it.
Cool. Wonder if we can trigger the same sort of revolutionary zeal over with Sanjar's little assistant. Access files on Halcyon Colony. Board lies. I'm just going to click through these. You can pause and read them later if you wish. There's going to be a lot of text. Files on the universe. Oh, this is all about the philosophy, whatever stuff. And the eternal truth. Ugh. Okay. Now we go see if we can cause a little revolution over in the other place.
Move along.
I don't want talking to him to be a trigger that forces me to give him the thing.
If the iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet? I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the iconoclasts.
Okay, let's see. According to the ship's logs, they suffered some kind of malfunction.
That's surprising. The board's equipment is usually in top shape. After all, they have first access to any fresh parts or components.
Maybe it's slim pickings for them too.
You think so? I always thought scarcities on Monarch were due to our pariah status.
Why do you need the targeting module?
Well, because the module controls the weapons systems.
I mean, why do you need the gunship's weapon systems?
Because once we mount them on Stellar Bay's walls, no Marauder or Raptidon will ever be a threat to us again. Stellar Bay will be as secure as any other settlement in Halcyon.
I don't see how UDL is going to let you keep their toys.
The board's own Salvage and Recovery Clause 32B would say differently.
And they won't dare challenge us over this. Not after the data you found on their experiments here.
Alright, that's a fair point. What's so bad about the Iconoclast reaching the gunship?
Can you imagine what those maniacs would do with weapons like that? They'd wreak havoc.
And roll back all the progress we've made at reconciling with the rest of Halcyon.
You don't know that?
Oh, I've known their ilk long enough. Even if they merely sat on the scraps, the threat of a bunch of anarchists holding a gunship would bring the full wrath of the board down on Monarch. We can't afford that.
I'm skeptical they'd care enough to wipe us out, but if they did, we wouldn't stand a chance.
Oh, you see our quandary
then. Seems like your people no, I'm gonna go enough about the gunship.
Good, because we haven't a moment to lose.
Could you agree to a truce with the Iconoclasts?
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
I've read your reviews, Sanjar. You can't do this alone.
Not this again.
Yes, this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
Ah, dear. Yeah, you're good with details, but you could use someone who sees the big picture.
You too?
He has a point, sir. And it's not all bad.
Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
Zora leads the iconoclast now. How about her?
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
Fine.
Excellent. Her review would be in the Rizzo offices in Cascadia. Bring it to me, and I'll see if she's qualified.
Okay. Let's go on another trip across the map. Which one are we doing? This one. Map. Rizzo. There. Of course, there's an HR terminal. I just got to work out how to get in the building. Oh, it's a safe as well. But yeah, I didn't explore this very well. Sugar ops. N-ray damage and plasma damage. I mean, I would be tempted, but I can't afford to carry it. Really? Okay, view data. Let's just read up on Cecil McClure while we're here. Cecil's enthusiasm for Rizzo products is unmatched, and he displays an impressive knowledge of company products. He's exactly the kind of worker we keep our storefronts. You're not promote beyond store manager. Right, and then Zora. Zora is a top-notch sawbones with a good head for working under pressure. She knows how to assimilate large amounts of detailed information to make quick decisions. Her competence and decisiveness have allowed her to restore more than a few limbs and digits lost to carelessness around the machinery. Recommend for employee of the month. Alright, let's export that to a data pad. And exit. Back we go. Wait a minute. Samba Heights. Back we go.
Any luck bringing the iconoclast to the bargaining table? I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module while we delay.
I can try what they like. I've got it. Right, here's Zora's review.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can convince her to agree to a meeting, I'd be willing to discuss terms.
Cool, let's go. What stupid pickup quest is she gonna want? Luna asks, was that film about you? I didn't actually see what the film was, so I can't comment, I'm afraid, Luna. I wasn't paying attention to the load screen. Alright.
Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
Yes, but you're not getting it. Alright, hold on. I was thinking you and Sanjar could join forces.
I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
Oh, I've got persuade just high enough. Sanjar has corporate resources you could use to spread the message.
You know, Captain, I never thought about that. Maybe he could be taught the eternal truth. Spread the message from within the corporations. All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
Yeah. I've already spoken to him. He's agreed to meet.
Well then. I've got to prepare a few just-in-case measures. But when you're ready, let's meet at the old OSI church outside Stellar Bay.
My wife's home. He's a bit excited. Where were we meeting? Outside Stellar Bay. Apologies for the deafening dog barking. You can't hear it, but his tail's going mad. He's bashing it into everything. Yeah, that would definitely woke everyone up. Top quality jump scare right there. Why do I feel like I'm on trial?
Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
That's the spirit.
Gotta admit, I really thought I was walking into a trap here. I'm ready.
Don't fret. The captain here is right honorable. Usually.
Sanjar, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
What if the Iconoclast just supported your supply lines?
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city. We need shelter, Captain.
Okay. I'm not saying live outside, just help out in the wilderness once in a while.
Suppose some of our healthier folk could offer aid. Some of us need to stay in the city proper, though.
Captain, this might really work.
Truly, a compromise? I'm not sure I'd ever have heard as much from Graham.
Graham was a murderous fiend, and I'd be shocked if you didn't already know that.
Something tells me Sanjar didn't know.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
It is. We found correspondence between him and the pirates.
But that means I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I think he's being truthful, Captain. I feel it in my gut. Kind of nauseous, but ticklish.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
Take it back. I'm not Zoro. You're here for your people, not the past.
Okay. You're right. Sorry. It'll take me a while to get over losing Graham.
You know, I felt the same way years ago, when he first left. There was something magnetic about him that let you ignore the things you didn't want to see. But surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay, if you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
I really want to push number 3. But I'm going to go with the top one.
As am I. Oh, I can feel my blood pressure lowering already.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. I, guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
Gotta be honest, Captain. Never thought I'd see the day. You've done a good thing for Monarch here.
Yay! We gained the soft speaker. What's a soft speaker? A giant two-handed mace. Firing noise minus 90%. Intimidate plus 10. This is the big stick that a soft speaker carries. I mean, Parvati. You are now the soft speaker. Alright, what have we got? Speak with Phineas. Go to Phineas. Go to Hephaestus. Go to Groundbreaker. Go to Byzantium. Go to Emerald Vale. Go to Scylla. Paisley, get out of the ship and pick somewhere else. Nope. That's my ship. And we're still overburdened.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again. Thinking of tinkering at the workbench? I used to love watching Alex work. Now I like watching you.
That's mildly creepy. Okay, let's what? Who's got that? These must be on my people. Okay. Let's break down the flamethrower. I'm not really using it. Okay, assault rifle uses heavy. So does the light assault rifle. The heavy one's got better damage and more ammo and all those upgrades, so we'll just go to the light one. I'll get rid of the one-handed stun baton as well because we got the shot cannon now. Alright, let's go find what they're arguing about. Also, I'm going to talk to the doctor.
Since the Rangers decided their 8th back should stay in the Wednesday zone. Come on, Felix. The Rangers threw that game.
Oh, damn, they're talking about this stupid game.
The Rangers were robbed. The Hammers had the judges in their pockets.
I don't care if they're arguing about that.
Deserve to lose.
Things on Monarch have really cooled off. I didn't think MSI and the Iconoclast would ever talk. Outside of shouting 4-letter words, I mean.
Just goes to show there's always a peaceful option. There's not always a peaceful option, but that's what I'm going to say.
Sure. And fish sticks are really made from Saltuna. Look, I won't knock the work you did. I'm sure they'll have a good cry, look through old photographs, share a pint of premium double chocolate cacao gelato. But sooner or later, things will go back to the way they were. People don't change. Not really.
That's a very specific image.
Well, who hasn't been there? Anyway, I'd hate to see you get broken up if this thing between them doesn't last.
Nice to know you care.
Hey, let's not make this out to be more than it is. Anything else?
If we're going to work together, I'd like to know more about you, because we haven't had any quests from her yet, so...
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
Okay. What's a zero-G cocktail?
It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not.
That sounds disgusting.
Out on the edge of the Aether, we learn to make do with what we've got. No room for fancy predilections.
Okay, do you have any experience contracting out with other captains?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
What's that supposed to mean?
There's a lot of business that goes through the Groundbreaker. Some of it's board-authorized freight hauling, and some of it's not. I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
That's reasonable.
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long.
I'm going to push number 3, but I think it's going to come back in our face.
Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it.
Yep. Okay.
Shall we get back to mischief or what? No complaints here.
Hey, boss. I've been thinking.
That sounds dangerous.
I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. Makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
Felix, what are you talking about?
Graham Bryant, if that is his real name. I can't trust a word that came out of his mouth. At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The Iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
He's dead now, so it doesn't matter.
Maybe you're right. I can't stop thinking about what he did. About all those people in Amber Heights. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
Probably have done. Innocence? Meh. I guess not. Graham wasn't the one who killed all those people, he just allowed it to happen.
I'm sure Graham told himself the same thing. He wasn't the one who held the gun and pulled the trigger. All he did was turn a key. The thing is, that's all it takes. Sometimes the difference between right and wrong is turning a key, or looking the other way, or keeping your mouth shut when you ought to speak up. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
Cool, good chat. Hi, Sam. Alrighty, where are we going next then? Let's have a look.
Our fuel cells are now primed with Alta Vitae gas. As the organics say, let us hope we do not explode in transit to the Groundbreaker.
Yeah, maybe we should go hand that in, but I'm going to go to Phineas's lab.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Don't really care about Nyoko. Let's bring Ellie and Parvati.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud. I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Oh, lovely. Pigs. Ah, shrink ray.
Aha! I see you front my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp.
Okie dokie.
Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Doesn't shrink them as much as I thought. Hibernation chamber. You spent over 4 decades in space with nothing but the technology of this little chamber keeping you alive.
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
That's nice. Experimental notes. Smash frozen organic material reverts back to its original cell structure when treated with tincture of whatever. Dimethyl sulfoxide, yeah. Rate of explosive cell death is very respectable 6%. Bad news, difficult to acquire. Limited quantities of compound, likely produced by Anticleo. Recently discontinued due to severe adverse reactions. Artificial stasis has been induced in cystipig specimen. Oh, this is going to take a long time. Alright, you can pause and read if you wish. Ooh. Personnel files. Hacking required. Do it. Alright, have procured the services of one Captain Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. I hope he didn't name his ship after the quality of his services. I'll be sending my new accomplice down to Hawthorne via escape pod as soon as revival process is complete. Hawthorne should make for an agreeable companion and at least an acceptable chaperone. Lord Willing is a total buffoon. He was a total buffoon. Alright, anything else worth having around here before I go and talk to him? Reminder, mop up melted pig. Lovely. What's in this terminal? Messages. Password required. Here we go. Right. I worked it out. Explain details later. Will be difficult to reproduce. Need your help. All necessary materials should be present in Halcyon, but locations elude me. Dumped a new associate Dirtside, Terratunia, Edgewater. They have a stake in my purpose, but trust in them only about 23.7% at present. They're recovering a ship. Should be along any time. Just need to know when to send them. Let me know when you get this. Eager to be done.
Careful, that's my communications terminal.
I guess we talk to him then.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Oh no, that means we're about to get the dress. Alright. Just tell me what to do.
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Okay, find Carmen Imagawa, steal chemicals, got it. We're gonna go with dialogue because it seemed to work nicely. And then... Let's get lock picking up a little bit. There we go. Now, perks. Are there any in this second tier that were helpful? Actually, where's that weight one? 100 kilogram carrying capacity. Stop worrying about having to destroy everything all the time. Oh, you definitely need better guns. Not sure I trust them with a grenade launcher. Alrighty, let's actually set the quest for Don't Bite the Sun. And off we go. Party clothes, here we come. I'm sure it will be backed up by extremely awkward dialogue.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Don't care. Byzantium.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
I've done plenty of smuggling runs, but this thing with the chemicals is bold.
Smuggling, piracy. She sounds like a good person to bring. Yeah, we want to head there. We're going to attempt to ignore the person I'm meant to be meeting and run straight to where we need to go. Come on. Oh. Excuse me, mister. Let me out, please. No. Maybe it's the other way then. Nope. Retiree. This could be.
Move along.
Our UDL security attendant is always prepared.
Prepared to let me through?
So what if all those MSI suits made it on Monarch this whole time? I could do it. Easy.
All my hard work's
Once I'm Can you believe I'm
Can you believe I'm retiring? Lucky me.
I'm missing something obvious here.
It feels like I've been waiting in line forever.
Okay, where does the main quest want me to go?
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Roll eyes and sigh dramatically.
Oh. You mean I'm supposed to be meeting you?
Let's keep this moving. You have information for me.
Yeah. You're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
There's got to be a way to catch the Minister someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Can't you get me into the minister's estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Okay, so what can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Yeah, thanks for the tip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
Looks like I've got work to do. Now, is there another way through? Nope, so I'm guessing the queue is just mystically moving. Now we know what we're doing. Oh, Ellie wants to talk to me about the little symbol up in the top left.
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
Yes?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
What are we thinking? Elderly people who have completely forgotten who she is? It's not her parents at all? Or they really don't care? Let's go with of course. Just let me know how I can help.
Whoa, let's calm down. I'm not asking for a favor or anything. I'm only bringing it up because we're already here. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
And now you just want to catch up with them?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm sure that's it. I don't see why you can't go see them when it's convenient.
Oh, well, I was thinking you'd come too?
Why would you want me to meet your parents?
Because it would be fun.
Yeah, this is sounding more and more dodgy. Level with me, Ellie. What's this really about?
It's, well, they know me as Marilyn the Surgeon. They don't know Ellie the Pirate Sawbones. But you're authentic rabble. True riffraff. When they see you, they'll get it.
Oh, I'm the token spacer. Yeah, there we go. So you want to show off your pleb friend to your fancy parents. Real mature. I'm going to go, Ellie, I'm flattered. Thank you.
Yeah, just don't let it go to your head.
Okay, we'll go.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
I'll take care of dressing myself, thanks.
You're the boss. Anything else?
Okay, back to the quest we want to be doing. Nope. Don't need to work out how to get through the sealed door.
The law's really looking out for me.
Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
Hey, you.
So what if those MSI suits made it on Monarch this whole time? I could do it easy.
A UDL security attendant is always prepared.
Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
I'm clearly missing something. That's not a door we can go through. There's no vents I can see.
All my hard work.
It feels like I've been...
Once I'm retired.
None of the retirees have anything interesting to say.
I wonder...
The law?
Can you
All my... It feels...
I wonder...
Feels like I've been waiting in line forever.
Hmm. Do I need to just, murder them all? Oh no, there's another way. Okay. Lift music. Much better.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Better than nature.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous?
No.
Is that supposed to be a model of the system? It's not super accurate.
I once treated a lady who got her hand caught in the gears. Idiot was more worried about her rings than her fingers.
I've always loved
You, with the hips. Over here. Let me take a closer look at you.
What it...
Don't speak.
What?
Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it.
Okay. There it is, the most pretentious thing I'll hear all day.
You're not afraid of speaking your mind. You smolder and growl. Oh, you're just too perfect. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
We haven't even got to the part where we want to ask for a dress yet, and she's already making this awkward. Are you trying to sell me something?
I'm an artist, darling, not a tweed merchant. I don't sell things. I pollinate the world with art. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
What do you have in mind?
When I look at you, I see the very embodiment of everything the walls of Byzantium were built to keep out. Making an outfit worthy of you won't be easy. I'll need your help gathering the right materials.
Cool, so 17 small rats, 5 raptidons, and, random other collection of things. Alright, I'll help out.
Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me.
Okay. What's the benefit of seeing me wear it? I dread the response.
My dear, fashion is a performance art. An outfit without a body is like an instrument without a player. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job.
I'm sure I've owned all of those pieces of armor, but probably not anymore. Alright, hold on, I need to know more about these outfits.
I expect you'll cut an exquisite figure. What else do you need to know?
You said something about iconoclasts?
I've heard rumors of these iconoclasts, half-mad zealots rampaging across the surface of Monarch. You'll have to find your own way into Monarch. I can't help you. Even if I could, I prefer not to interfere with your creative process.
Yeah, where am I supposed to find the space again? We've seen more orders before.
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe,
Groundbreaker.
I'd...
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
My engineer's going on a date and needs a fine outfit.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Yeah, you do.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word. Such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense. You're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing, and copyright. There.
Okay. Hold up. Did you actually measure her for this outfit? I didn't see any measuring tape.
Darling, do I look like an amateur? I read her measurements by eye. And don't you ask, because they're no one's business but her own.
I mean, I've seen how you put lipstick on, so yes, I have to question this. But chat's not going to let me get away without paying it.
Now stand back. Back! I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in merely an hour. And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
Right, let's see what she sells before we go any further. Or, you could just exit me out, game.
I can't wait to see those outfits. What can I do for you, darling?
Can I buy something? There we go. So she's got a load of riot control stuff. And then nothing really any better than what we've already seen. Okay, right, where are we going next, Pavati?
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope.
Pavati, making every little thing perfect won't change Junlei's feelings.
I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
And instantly teleport back to the ship we go.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
Nope.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
All right. She's on her way. How do I look?
Like you're wearing armor. fine. You look terrific.
Oh, my hands have finally stopped shaking. All right. Deep breath. Here I go.
Uh-oh. Check in on the date with a shotgun.
Anyhow, so I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I ain't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Have at it then. And he handed me his favorite wrench, the one he'd used for the canner.
Grace.
Probably half as tall as I was.
He didn't scold you for talking back to him?
Nah, he was never like that. I always thought it was funny when I get indignant about something. Then he'd watch me do whatever it was, make sure I didn't get hurt, but he'd never interfere. I learned a lot that way.
I wish I could have met him. Anyone who helped shape you must have been a special person.
She's looking at me. Ah, leave the ship. Okay. Ow. Guessing we shouldn't take her. How's Bavati on the ship? Sorry for getting you all geared up, people. We're going back inside. There's gossip to be had.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
Why would you care? Here goes.
Okay, Captain, she's gone.
I want all the details.
I feel like running laps around the cargo bay. So she got here, and, well, she sneezed. She said, wow, new soap? And I was like, yeah, rose-ish. Turns out it tickled her nose. Oops. And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread.
Number 2. I know. I was there. Yeah, little bit creepy. He laid out the mail, brought June in, started the music.
She stood stock still and just said, oh, real soft. Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, is that dustback casserole? I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person.
So the meal went well. Dessert 2.
Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing she needed to say.
Uh-oh.
But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain.
Uh-oh. That's unusually forward for you.
One of us has got to be. We're both... June's so reserved and I'm so shy. I worried if I never said anything, nothing would ever get said, you know? I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted. Strong. Smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and my humor, and how it made her want to be more open.
I really want to push number 3, but trying to be supportive. Wait, She wrote a speech.
She was worried she wouldn't get the words out right, especially after that message about Isabel. It's sweet. Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And Captain, she said yes! And then she sneezed again, on account of the flowery soap.
Perception. What about your disinterest in physical affection?
We talked about it some. I told her I wasn't sure how it'd work, how I've had a bad time of it in the past. She said we'll take it as it comes. Fix things together. Share meals, talk. Maybe she could rub my shoulders when they're sore. I said I might like that.
Okay, that was very sweet. Congratulations.
It's all on your account, you know. Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater. I'd have never met Junlei at all. I don't know nothing about the Vicar's capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
Definitely a 14-year-old girl. But the stairs would be easier, surely. No? Okay. That's probably a good time to bring today to an end. We got like 12 minutes, so might as well leave it on that. And hopefully that was the payoff people were looking for. I was kind of expecting a bit more from the flowery soap thing, but otherwise, hey,
I understand
I'll
you
do
have
it.
decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Yes. And cool. Right, and on that note, that's where I'm going to bring it to an end. Hopefully everyone enjoyed themselves. Thank you for watching.